Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. Morty time and a fresh box with new mons, interesting mons, unlucky mons. Miku is in the house, back in the house, dome encounter. Yeah, I really like Farfetch'd actually. Not to forget, it was in my first victory in the E4 team, so yeah, Miku is just amazing. Then we got, yeah, okay, that was a mistake by the way, but we will talk about that later. We got the Smoochon Route 37. So I'm delaying this evolution, that's why it is still 27. Sadly enough, not water absorb, but that is not the problem. The problem is I should delay this route. I was like, okay, fuck it. I don't need Skarmory. And basically it is true. It's true. I don't really need it. Then we got the goat. The freaking goat! Nose pass in the house. Magnet pull, max defensive, nearly max special defensive. This is cracked, man. This is basically GMO and this is Levitate later. But I will delay the evolution because I want to get my Electrode, probably. Yeah, I don't really need Skarmory, I think. But yeah, Route 37, it's too late anyways, okay? Then we got this we got this Eve, okay? Yeah, basically 2 IVs in total. That's a new record, I would say, at least for my runs. But guys, if you get something like that, then you will also get something like that, okay? So it's okay for me. At least I know I can just sack it for free. This Eve will do nothing. Then we got the pretty bulky Adamant Levitate Dusk. Iron Fist Levitate, both are good. I am more for Levitate. Even I think the most people like Iron Fist more because it is just doing more damage. Adamant Nature is nice to have. I don't think it matters that much. Okay, it can help for ranges, for two-shotting some stuff. But the most important thing is the bulk, and the bulk is really good. That's the most important thing. This is probably the best Ghostmon in the entire game. Yeah, amazing. But it is not in the team right now for this fight. Because we have something better for that, actually. Then we got a really nice dupe, by the way. That's also the name from this boy. Stats are whatever. IVs are not good, but it doesn't really matter because this Pokemon is dog shit anyways. It is one of the best dupes you can have. So you can skip this Pokemon later for some other routes. Yeah. And then we got Alex in the house. Camel with Shell Armor, so we was rolling as well. Most of the abilities really good. I would say 80% of the abilities are really good. Like, for example, don't get me wrong, this is Adamant Lightning Rod. Most of the people would say, okay, Sag, it's not Rocket. I don't think you need Rocket. It doesn't really matter though, because most of the time the moves you click, or you want to click actually, doesn't affect Rockhead anyways. Like Shadow Force, for example, in the early game, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Boomerang, EQ later, maybe. I don't think you need EQ, but yeah, if you want to have EQ, it's the same base power, basically. Yeah, okay, it is good for Flare Blitz later, Head Smash, but they are not step anyways, so I don't really care about that, okay? Like I would say 90% of my abilities are really good. Poly, that was delayed. Yeah, really good Poly. Nothing, don't need to say anything about Polybreath later. Polybreath is just amazing. Just an amazing typing. Water Absorb is a bonus. I don't think we need the Water Absorb because we have Water Absorb mons already. So I don't need that much. But yeah. Probably even Swift Swim is nice for the E4 round too. Maybe. But yeah, now it is Water Absorb and it will stay Water Absorb because I will just go for Polybreath. And I think that's it. I think I'm done now. Yeah, also I was thinking about Altaria for this fight, okay? Because Altaria have actually one use in this fight. And then I just realized it is not even fucking Cloud9. So basically this Altaria is maybe just useless in every other run. Yeah, let's see. It is buffed a bit, but I still don't believe that much in Altaria. That's my problem, but that's maybe only my problem, okay? So we have this team for the Morty fight. Item doesn't matter, Heartstone, black glasses. I don't have the expert belt, just because I don't need. So I haven't done the expert belt fights, but I just don't need that, okay? I just don't need that. And now it is time, guys, to count the Shadow Balls. I'm not dead to every Shadow Ball, actually. Like, I'm not even dead to one roll. But I don't need to be dead to a roll, because the only move this boy will click on me is Shadow Ball anyways. Because U-turn is just resisted. He will not click Aura Sphere, and he will also not click Explosion on my Marrow. And that's why it is always Shadow Ball, even with full HP. We can always pivot to Eve. Eve is a really good pivot in this fight, even with this fucking 2 IVs in total, and will always bait Aura Sphere. So we will count the Shadow Balls now. Pretty, yeah, I would say simple strat like always. And yeah, there is a Shadow Ball number 1. And now we can speed that a bit up. Shadow Ball number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. And number 15. That was the last Shadow Ball, if I haven't counted that wrong. Hopefully not. That means the only move this Drifblim can click on my Marowak is U-turn. We will click Shadow Claw on the incoming Tangrowth. We are pre-slapped. It doesn't really matter that we are pre-slapped here actually. I'm just doing it with the calc because the calc is just amazing. And yeah, I was just using a Shadow Claw. I could also use Rock Thump to slower the speed, but I don't need to do that anyways. This is always Giga Drain. And yeah, thankfully we have another solution, riskless solution. Altaria is risking always AP boost. Most of the time the AP boost is not the problem. The problem is the combination of AP boost into crit. Because Altaria with Cloud9 would just disable the sun. You can Icy Wind. Icy Wind again if he gets the boost. So he is actually on -1 score. -1 speed. But we don't need to do that. Because we just have my Beast boost in the house. We need to detect one time. The good thing is it is already half-life. And with that, this is just dead. Okay? This is just fucking dead. I don't have U-turn on my Beast boost. Because I don't want to U-turn actually on any mons. There was a play to just teach U-turn, but we don't need that, okay? We don't need that. We have the Shell Bell for a bit of recovery, so we can maybe switch in and stuff like that, okay? That is the only thing. Now we will get in Drifblim back in the house. Sadly, I would say, because this is a problem. This is a problem, a small problem. And I don't take Dragon Breath. That is just not good enough. And the Drifblim gets a minus score with U-turn. Sorry, with Aura Sphere. The problem is it is out of Shadow Balls. And that means the highest chance is U-turn. It can also boom. So my play is always to go Eve here. Always. If it's U-turn, it's fine. We will sacrifice Eve now. We will always sacrifice Eve now. Because we want to have the free switch in to my boy. And yeah, thank you for the stall Eve. You are just fucking useless. 2 IVs in total is just too bad. Also relax nature. This is not playable. So double kick the Gengar. And yeah, Eve is going down after one fight already. But that is just better for the safety. So thankfully, we didn't saw the Boom, because Boom was more fiction. And Boom would be really bad, actually. We'll go to Akali. Akali is pre-burned. And we are faster. We are faster than this Gengar. Bite will always kill this Gengar. We are Guts boosted, Blackless. This will always kill. This should bait in Rotom now. And Unlucky is, by the way, you still have the... Unlucky is, by the way, the second sacrifice not planned. But if something goes wrong, okay? If something goes wrong, then my... Unlucky is actually the second sacrifice. There is a Rotom. This is Flamethrower or Signal Beam. I think most likely it should be Flamethrower. Let me just check it. Because the sun is up. It will never Volt Switch, because Volt Switch gets a minus score here. So we will always go to Alex. Actually on the strongest damaging move. But because we are Shell Armor, we don't really care. Okay? Because we are Shell Armor, we don't really care. With the Heartstone, Ancient Power is just a 2-shot. This is just like I said, the strongest damaging move. But it is not a problem. It is not a problem. We just Ancient Power, this is always a 2-shot. And we will kill this Rotom on the second turn. So I have other options, like Gastro actually, or like, yeah. I think Quagsire is unplayable for this matchup, because my Quagsire is minus special defensive. It's not unplayable, but for me it is way too much fiction, and I don't want to have that. This should be Drifloon back in the house now. And now it will not U-turn, okay? Now it will not U-turn, because U-turn is resisted. Now it is Aura Sphere or Explosion. We want to see Aura Sphere, because this would be a free like this fight is over then. If this is Explosion, because it doesn't see a kill. Okay, full life Boom, by the way. I was really careful that I don't attack this boy. But yeah, Ninetales. Okay. Yeah, I might need to risk my Beast Boost now. I might need to risk my Beast Boost. I will sack Unlucky now, I guess. The problem is the Focus Sash. Nice, we get a free switch in at least. Wow, we survived that. This is really good, by the way. Oh shit! Doesn't really matter though, because you are still fucking slow. But this is really good. This is really good. Okay. Okay, at least we dodged that Fiction, Togetic, second sacrifice, because we got the Boom there. But now the Focus Sash is gone. And we can just go to Akali. We can just go to Akali and just bite. That was really important actually to break the Focus Sash. Yeah, if this wouldn't be Explosion, by the way, just so you know, this fight would be over. Because I would just use Knogger, like Marowak, hashtag Marowak, for the baits, and Marowak would just completely destroy this fight now. Okay, I need to check something. Bite is a kill, right? Yeah, bite is... Like, this is just a bite, man. This is just a fucking bite. But Guts is just too strong. This is just a bite, and it is just fucking one-shotting everything. But yeah, Guts is just fucking strong. Akali, amazing job, man. This Boom was scary. This Boom was scary. But yeah, you need to play around that, kinda. That's why I brought a second sacrifice with Togetic. Worst case, Togetic would just die there. I just want to check, was that a min roll, or was that just just actually not min rolled. The rolls was in our favor. Yeah, the rolls was in our favor for sure. But the reason why it was really bad is because I was, maybe I should just go 35 actually with Togetic. But it's okay. The fight is over, we don't need to think about that anymore. Because this boom was unlucky anyways, okay? Because Aura Sphere, obviously, the AI can't click the highest damaging move anymore. And the highest damaging move would be Shadow Ball. And that's why it is going for random move. Unlucky, I would say, but it is what it is, I would say. Can't do much about that. And yeah, full life boom is still always unlucky. Thank you for watching, and 2 sacrifices in a Morty fight. Now we are staying here with 5 deaths, but my box is so good that I am not afraid, okay? Eve was a sacrifice anyways, and we lost Togetic as well. Togetic, I would just throw Togetic anyways somewhere, so why not now? Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.